Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.
Andrew McCart, IFLTV. I'm here with the Bulldog himself, Martin Crossan. Martin, I'm going to say what I said off camera here. You're probably one of the coolest, I want to say it, coolest cunts in Scotland, the way you dress, the way you are. I mean, look at the Jordans, the Nike tracksuit. I mean, explain this get up to me. It's simple, it's just a tracksuit and Jordan 1s, but you pull it off.
Just the way we always grew up watching American things, isn't it?
That's what it is, you're Americanised.
Just copied my big bra.
Is that what it is?
That's what it was. That's the way he dressed, so I dressed like that. Used to get slagged for it, but everybody's into Jordans now, so it's alright.
There you go. See, you set the trend here in Scotland. We're all like Nike Air Max, and you're wearing the Jordans and that here. But listen, we're here for a fight. You've probably got a little bit of redemption in your mind right now because of the performance in your last outing, probably a subpar in your own admission. So you're probably out to do a job tomorrow night, a successful job with your new coach of the corner, unless you've got a second fight with Michael. But what can we expect from you tomorrow?
Just complete action. Nice, intelligent, aggressive boxing. Go out there and do a job on him, that's it. As she says, not been able to sleep for my last fight, but a few things here and there, and I was utter shite, but let's get back to winning ways. But I don't want to just win, I want to go out and I want to put on a real good performance and more for myself than MDL's not really bored, but I want to go in there and make sure it's a good fight, good performance, good win.
Can you pinpoint what went wrong? Because for me, if you don't mind me saying so, watching you, that didn't seem like the Martin Crossan I knew in that ring that night against the boy you lost against, the Greek boy, I can't remember, Stefanos, yeah. That didn't seem like you in there. Can you pinpoint what went wrong for you in there?
Well, I don't want to sit here and he was a good boy and he won, but so I don't want to sit and rhyme off excuses about things, but just keep it myself and that's what it is. At the end of the day, if I wasn't ready, I shouldn't have went in the ring. There's a few wee things. It was my first fight in a year. I had a wee injury, but that wasn't even really the issue. There was wee things for it, but at the end of the day, I went in and I get beaten. That was it. So if I wasn't ready, I shouldn't have went in. So that was it.
Lesson learned.
Hopefully, just get back to winning ways and then get my licks back, and that's it.
Listen, obviously you've got a quick turnaround tonight. No cuts tomorrow. You're back out again in 5 weeks' time, I think it is, the 4th of October. Is that right? Is it 5 weeks away, 4th of October? So you've got a quick turnaround back in the gym?
I just focus on this one. To be fair, I always stay in the gym anyway. Like I was saying, I was out, I had sore shoulder, but I was in with one arm, and it's just the way kind of I live my life. I'm always in the gym, so but I'm not really bored about the one in October. I just focus on this tomorrow night, getting in, as I say, good performance. Go in there and that's it, let the hands fly.
That's it, that's music to my ears. I like a little scrap when I'm sitting ringside. When you look at right now the lightweight division here in Scotland, I mean, it seems like we've probably got a good group of lightweights in Scotland that can probably push on and push each other on, not just to fight for these Celtic or Scottish titles that we've got here. I know you probably want to maybe grab a Celtic or something along them lines, moving up. Yeah, but what we've got here in the lightweight division in Scotland, we've got a good plethora of young boys that can probably push on for that British, like you said, and maybe the world titles. But for you, what does that mean for you to be that number one lightweight in Scotland?
What do you mean? What does it mean?
Well, what does it mean for you? Do you want to be the top dog? Do you want to be the number one? Do you feel like you can fight them right now? Or are you happy to fight like these Luke Bibbies and all the guys like Regan Clackens and all that in the near future? Are you ready to fight them now, or are you happy to fight them later on for major titles?
It doesn't matter who I'm fighting for a major title, I just want to fight for it, so I'll just fight whatever gets me closer to what I want to achieve. Like, at the end of the day, it's big nights in Glasgow, you're fighting people for it. I understand it, where it's like, me and our Scottish boy, you sell me, you get paid better if it's for a major title, but turn up, fight MD, and that's it. I just want whatever gets me closer to my... I mean, I've been inspiring with all these boys, you know them all to talk to and that, but at the end of the day, we're all here to do the one goal, and we can't all do it at the same time, so I want a British title, and that's it, so aye.
Is that maybe a goal for you, is that British title?
That's what I want, aye. That's what I want. I've got a while to go, I've just a setback, loss in that, but I'm hoping to climb the ranks and get to there, so I'm just going to do whatever Ian in that game to fight. He'll break it down, says this is what we've got to do, me and sit down. Well, I don't even, they just tell me this is what we think you should do, this is the best way to move forward. So as long as I'm moving forward, then I'm happy.
You mentioned big nights here for Scottish boxing now. When we've got yourself, you've got a good gym behind you, you've got Drew and Jake Lemon, that if they keep going, if Drew makes a big debut and carries on, big following, you've got Drake, you've got you've got other boys in Scotland that can perform, but you're all like that 10-0, 4-0, 5-0 sort of style. 9-1, sorry, it's 9-1, not my fault. I forgot about that loss, my bad. Yeah, so do you think that obviously the Normandy Hotel's good, the Rats and Blues good, all these small venues are good, but that Hydro, unless Josh Taylor comes to town, we're not getting it. Do you think with the good crop of Scottish fighters we've got right now that maybe one day we can see you get that hydro?
100%. Obviously, it's a shame what's happened to Nathaniel, but Nathaniel I think was well on the path of bringing big nights back to Scotland. 100%. So if I think they've just made him mandatory, so I'm assuming everything's fine. He'll be coming back. I think Nathaniel will bring big nights back. There's boys like Lee McGregor still. I've been sparring him, and he's just waiting for the opportunity to get somebody. He's running it a bit. Reagan, Kyle are doing British to Eliminators. You bring that here, we'll sell tickets, and that's it. I think the big nights will come back, and I'm definitely want to be on them. And if they're no back at that point, as I said, I want to get a British title. If you do it, first thing you're doing, you bring it here, because you're 9 times out of 10 we're going to go down to Lions Den to get it. So they would need to come get it back.
I was going to say, you can make this the Lions Den Scotland. And one final one for me, obviously, we talked about the redemption and going out and put a big performance, but you're not going to put pressure on yourself to perform tomorrow night, but you're going to go out there and almost right that wrong. So what can we expect from you tomorrow?
Just to go out and, as I say, I'm going to go out, box, enjoy it, try and cause damage. That's it. I'm just going to get there and let my hands fly, and that's it. Nice, intelligent, aggressive boxing.
Good stuff. One final one. Your tattoo artist got back to me on Instagram, so I'm meeting him next Wednesday, so I appreciate that.
Good
Thanks
man.
very much, brother. Thank you. Cheers, man. Thank you.
Wall Street Memes Casino
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.